Are you broker than broke? Do you want to turn your loose change into some real money? Is college draining your life savings? If you answered yes to any of these questions, don't worry. I can be your cash saving hero with my money saving tips, and you'll be rolling in the dough in no time. Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caitlyn, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I afford being an equestrian, like saving tips and what all I do in order to afford doing this sport. Although I do not own my own horse and I'm not leasing, I just do lessons 3 times a week. But the end goal is to lease. That's sometime in my future. I definitely know that's something I want to do. Not doing the voice cracks again. Every time I go on camera, it's like I lose my voice. I don't know. And I'm kind of getting sick. You know, the weather's changing. It's actually nice outside today. It's 75, so finally it's cooling down. But besides the point, I know I don't have my own horse or I'm not leasing, but these are just the tips I use to save up for that and how I afford to do my lessons. And I'm slowly kind of buying tack here and there too, because eventually I know I'm going to need it, and that way I won't have to buy it all up front. Alright, so my first tip is to Alright, so my first tip is to plan your spending and income. So what I do is I like to use my iPad. I'll insert kind of like a screen recording of what exactly I use for my my planning and spending. So I literally just write down how much I'm making a week, a month, a day, and then how much I'm gonna need to spend. So for like bills, you know, groceries, whatever I need to spend on for the week, and then I'll factor out per month how much my riding will be. And usually my riding for 3 times a week is $600 a month, which isn't too horrible. It ends up being, I think, $50 to $60 a lesson, which is actually pretty well priced. So I'll show y'all exactly what I use for my planning. I kind of just have it under my planner, and then I'll use a planner. And then I'll also use kind of a journal to see exactly how much I'm spending per week, day, month, etc. Alrighty, so for my note-taking and budgeting, I lean towards Notability. It is my favorite out of all of the note-taking apps. So I have them separated, you know, YouTube Planner, and then I have all of my classes in the drop-down box over here. What I really like about Notability is, I'll show you one of mine. You can go into the notes. Oh, my handwriting is god-awful. You can go into the notes and record lectures and then go back and watch the lecture here. So if I click on this, you can hear my professor talking. Just press play and then go in the specific part.
You project the revenue and the costs into the future to forecast yearly revenue and costs in the next year.
And that has just really helped me study and learn. But besides the app, I came here to show y'all how I budget. So I go into my budget and equestrian. I'll go into my spending and earnings. This is exactly how I'll show y'all my last month. So I'll go into August. I separate them from month to month. So this month was weird. I went August 16th to September 15th. And I will just go in and see exactly. So Monday, August 16th, I spent $13.62 on food. I didn't earn any money because I didn't work. So the total for today was negative. And I'll just go through and I kind of try and put specifics on each day on how much I spent. So I earned this at the water park. I earned this at my serving job. So this was in the summertime. And I ended up doing this all throughout the entire month of what was left of August and into September, and I ended up saving this much money in the month. So it's almost $1,000, but that's pretty well for the month, going on my spending as well. But I really liked separating them out. I just made this chart, you know, chose the paper out and lined it up, and I just did daily spending, earning, and then total for today. And then I totaled out the spending at the end of the month. So I spent that much, I earned this month, and the total for the month was this much. But doing this has really helped me save. And then I also use a spending log in limits. So this is going to be for food, clothing, Target, Ulta, Sephora, Amazon. And I limited how much money I'm allowed to spend per month on the specific items. So for August, I started out here, I spent probably about $9 on food, so that dropped it down to $141. You can kind of see how I can spend how much money per day, and I really like separating out per day so I can specifically put how much money I spent that day. I will also, for food, clothing, etc., I'll put this back into the other chart I just showed y'all as well, so it'll be in total what I spend and then the breakdown of what I spend here. I also like to really break down how much I'm spending. I have $780 per month in bills, so I'll have my car payment, insurance, school if I need an extra backup, to go towards books. And then I kind of like to factor in an extra amount of money because I would rather be spending or calculating over instead of under. That way I won't have any mysterious bills I have to pay. And just by doing this and setting goals for myself, it really, really helps me to save my money quick. Okay, so my next tip is to limit unnecessary spending. Like, I am an impulse spender to the max. I'll go out and find something that I don't really need but I want, and I'll just buy it. And so I really had to limit myself on how much I'm spending and what I want to spend it on. So typically what I'll do is I'll set a small amount of money to the side. Just kind of put like $5, each night I make. I'm a server, so I'll make anywhere between $80 on a bad night to $250 on a really good night. So with that, you got to kind of average in how much you make an hour if you have an hourly job. If you're not old enough to have an hourly job or a server job yet, whatever it must be, if you're not even old enough to get a job yet, you could do babysitting, what else? There's a lot of different things online that you can look into doing. Like, they have these surveys. You can do like SurveyMonkey and make money that way. Just kind of like have your regular income job, have like little side hustles, because that'll help you make money faster too. Another way that you can make money pretty quick is by selling your old clothes or things that you just don't use anymore. You can use online sellers like Depop, even like eBay or Craigslist, whatever you use to resell your clothing items, or even on Snapchat. That's how I sold the majority of the things in my closet that I just know I'm not going to wear anymore. And it helps free up space, and that way if you want to buy new clothes, which you shouldn't, you should save, but if you want to buy new things, you'll have more room to put them, and then you'll also make money off of your old clothes, and you can put them towards saving for whatever you want to save for. That's how I made about $200 just selling some of my old clothes, and I just put that straight into a savings account. And that's on to my next tip, is have a designated like box or go to the bank and open up a savings account. That way you won't see the money, you won't be tempted to pull it out. And with a savings account, if you pull the money out, you'll get charged. And that's what's really stopped me from pulling money out to go spend it. And I'm just like, this is designated for future purposes, this is for my lessons, this is for leasing, this is for my future horse, And I usually put away, you want to save more than you're spending. So if you're making, let's say, like $200 a week or $400 a paycheck, you're going to want to put at least $200 in savings, because that way you'll be saving half and spending half. You just always want to save more than what you're spending. Also, another thing that has helped me is to not go to Target so much or to not go to the mall so much, because if I see something, I'm going to want it. And it's just, I don't even let myself go, and if I need something, I'll just order it online. That way I'll see exactly what I need and I can just get it that way. But another thing that I have also done that's helped me save is unsubscribing from emails. I know that sounds really weird, but I unsubscribed from American Eagle, I unsubscribed from, Target emails, Lush, you name it, I probably unsubscribed, because that way it won't be in your emails, it'll be less things that you have to go through and delete, and you won't see like the promotional offers for 50% off, or here's a coupon because we haven't seen you in a while, things like that. And that has really helped me too, because if I see it on my laptop and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're having a sale, I want to go to it, So that has really helped me save money quite a bit as well. I am in college, so I do have to pay tuition and I do have to pay for my books and food and things like that. But in order to keep the spending down college-wise, apply for as many scholarships as you can if you are in uni or if you're going to college. Apply for as many scholarships as you can, you know, go to community college if you can. I'm commuting right now, and that is saving me quite a bit of money. I'm not having to pay for dorm, I'm not having to pay for extra like food passes. So if you can stay at home, I would definitely do that. Another thing that I do is I buy used books. I never buy, unless your professor is making you buy a brand new book with a specific IBSN and things like that. Just buy used. Or you can even find free URLs that like online, and sometimes your classmates will find them too. So if you just go to, there's a specific website, I'll put it right here, that you can go to. It's like Library Genesis, I think, something like that. But you can find free books on there, and that helped me save quite a bit of money this semester as well. Another tip I have is to stop eating out so much. Eating out, it was costing me, you know, I was going out 2 to 3 times a week, spending $10 to $40. I'm probably saving around $300 to $400 a month just on not eating out alone, which is insane. So just cut out the little things you can to save money. So if you know something that's costing you big time every week, every day, every month, you know, kind of try and cut that cost in half if you can. I know it was really hard for me to stop wanting to go out and buy new makeup products, buy new jewelry, buy new. And I kind of had to step back, and I was like, look, do you really need to buy new makeup every other week? Do you need to go out every other day, you know? And once I sat back and I made a budget for myself, and I've stuck to this budget, it has really helped me save. I'm saving close to $1,000 a month now just from cutting back on crazy expenses. But the main thing that has really helped me save is using my iPad, using a journal, physically writing down how much I'm spending, how much I'm saving every night, every day, you know, so on and so forth. And that way you can really see how much money is coming in, how much money is coming out. And that's really helped me to go to the bank, put my money in the savings account, and then just not touch it. But with that, that is all I have for all of my tips on how I'm saving for my own horse and how I afford lessons and school and all of the above. Thank you guys so much for watching. But if you have any savings tips, drop it down in the comment box below. I want to see how y'all save and what you're doing to save money. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.